If you're watching this video, you most likely have been hit by poison ivy. I'm on day 14 and I'm going to share my experience with it and ways that I found to cope with the itching, which is rather interesting, I'm sure, to many. But just a disclaimer here, this is not medical advice. This is my experience. Mileage will vary. So about 14 days ago, I decided to go outside, and I'm here in the Midwest, and cut down some bushes, and took my shirt off, had shorts on, and did everything by hand. Spent a good 6 hours there cleaning up shrubs and stuff like that and all the stuff with my hands. Did use gloves for a little bit. About 3 days after that event, I started breaking out. It was on my arms and my chest, on my legs. I saw redness coming up. I saw it started to bubble after a few more days after that, and then I started having nasty itches. Well, I'm on day 14. I'm going to show you what it looks like now. So here you can see some of the redness in here. I've got redness here on the legs. You can see the blotches here. You can see where at night I was itching, and to the point where I was actually itching my skin to bleed. And then I've got this lesion here. It's like it's hardness. It's starting to heal up, but this was all red and inflamed. But on day 14, this is where I'm at. But through the process, I started noticing the effects of poison ivy after about 3 days, and I started buying the over-the-counter stuff to try to help me out. I took Benadryl. I'd take 2 Benadryls. Didn't help me. I tried some of this cream here, cloprazine, I believe they call it. That didn't help me. I tried Benadryl. Didn't really help. They say it lasts, 4-6 hours. No, you got to reply it every hour, and it gets nasty. I mean, you're getting stuff all over the place. I tried Cortisone 10. I liked it. It seemed to work decent, but I had to keep reapplying it. And it's clear, which is good, so it wasn't really showing up, on all my clothing and things like that. This calamine spray, easy to go on, but it's got a pink tint to it, so if you're running on shorts, people are going to be looking at you funny. I tried this spray here, the Tecru. It was easy to apply. It didn't show anything, but it didn't really work so hot for me. The best thing I found in the beginning here was this particular cream, constantly reapplying it. Now, I tried all these, and I'm like, man, what am I going to do? And then I heard about the bath, right, with the Aveeno. This, it's called the 100% natural colloidal oatmeal. Well, I found a magic remedy here, and what it was is getting that hot water. So it's not going to be, it's not scalding water. It's hot water, a couple steps up from it. But what I would do is I would run the bath water, and I would put my, if I had the poison ivy wherever you have it, hopefully you just have it in one little region, what I would do is put it under the tap, and I'd heat that water up until I felt to a point where it almost was like, oh, I gotta itch it. It was like, oh, a really crazy sensation, and I'd keep it over that running water, hot water, and almost scalding, and it would all of a sudden, after 5 seconds, I'm telling you what, it was like a euphoric feeling, and I know a lot of others in videos are talking about it. And so once I hit that feeling, I knew I had it at the right temperature, and what I would do is I would get that bath going, because I've got the poison ivy. It's all over my whole body, except, well, not my whole body. It's not on my face, thank goodness, but everywhere else I got hit. So what I would do is hit that water temperature just right, start bringing it up, and then I would go ahead and put my oatmeal in there, the oatmeal bath in there, and then stir it up really nice, get it to a level where I could, sit in that thing really nice. So I'm telling you what, when I got in that hot water with this bath and I dumped myself in, I went in there and kind of got all tucked in there nice and easy, it was euphoric. So for like that, again, that 5 seconds or so, you're like oh my God, I want to, rip my skin off. But after that, it's a euphoric feeling. It's hard to describe. It's almost addicting. That it takes the pain away. It's the histamines, they say, and it gets rid of that itch. And what I found out is that if I did this, so when I wake up, I would take a bath in the morning with the colloidal, and I'd get a good 6 to 8 hours of relief. where it's like, man, I don't even have any itching going on. I'm like, what the heck's going on here? This is pretty crazy. But it would come back later on. So towards the later in the evening, again, I would go ahead and do that bath, that hot bath. Now, if you have just a region, like maybe you save it on, you know, you've got it right here on your arm or somewhere, just a little spot, then what I recommend you guys doing, and you'll probably be freaked out when you have the poison ivy, is you run that under that hot water, and you're going to get that feeling, and it's going to take that itch away. It works like a champ. It's quite remarkable. It's like the only thing that worked like this, and it's natural. So, guys, give that a shot. It's a long run with this stuff. You know, if you don't catch it and it's taking its course, it's going to beat you up, right? I'm already in day 14 of this, and I'm still itching a little bit here and there, right? And it's still showing a lot of signs. So they're saying about 3 weeks to run its course. It's the second time I've had poison ivy, and last time wasn't so bad, but this time I got stupid. You know, I was out there doing something where I should have had long sleeve shirt on. I should have had long pants. I should have paid a little attention. It was early in the year. I didn't think poison ivy would be out there, and it just totally wiped me out. So if you guys, you know, follow those steps, if you're going to be out there working on landscaping, make sure you're out in the woods, make sure you wear long sleeve shirts, or if you're going to go out there and you're going to be in contact with some of this stuff, go ahead and get yourself, you know, wipe yourself off with some Dawn. You know, this stuff's going to be like grease. That oil that's from those plants is going to get on you. It takes an effort to get that stuff off. So make sure you do it a couple times and wash thoroughly with like a washcloth. Keep rinsing it off and keep using that detergent. Or what you can do is you can use this Tecru wash here a few times to get that stuff off, and then you won't even have any issues. But if you're like me, you're gonna have to run it through its course. But I hope this helps you guys. Let me know what you think in the comments below with the hot water thing. But I'm telling you, if you got poison ivy, you give that hot water a chance, you're really gonna like this. Yeah, so all right, that's it for now. Thanks, guys. Bye.